The idea of symmetry in nature or art is that we have some sort of reflection going on. Here, in each one of these, I'm going to draw what appears to be the mirror that our reflection is going through. The center of a butterfly in this art, where these two ballerinas are reflected. In this image of a bridge, it appears to be the same thing going on this building, same thing there, and on a peacock. Actually, all of these have a symmetry that is the same type of symmetry. Well, in mathematics, this can mean something slightly different. Each of these graphs are symmetric. The first is symmetric with respect to the x-axis. So the mirror, per se, is this right here, this line. With the second graph, with the y-axis. So again, a vertical line for that instead of a horizontal line, specifically the axis. And the third is symmetric with respect to the x-axis, the y-axis, and the origin. We have this. It's symmetric here, and when we say symmetric about the origin, it means that these are reflected across the origin there. We can actually have rotations sometimes. So we can test for symmetry in those forms. We can test with symmetry according to the x-axis if we substitute negative y into y in the equation, and it results in an equivalent equation. This is going to be a common thing, substituting negative y for y if it's equivalent. It's symmetric about the y-axis if we substitute negative x for x, and we get an equivalent equation. And it's symmetric with respect to the origin if we substitute both x for x and y for y, negative y for y, and we result in an equivalent equation. Now, we'll talk about this idea more in the next video with even and odd functions.